Hello and welcome to the Wolfchase Toyota Insider of the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Private alongside Kevin Robinson. Coach, sure, you're glad to kind of be at home for a few days. I know you're training and getting ready for some big meets coming up, but last weekend you had athletes in 3 different locations. I believe you went up to Cape Girardeau, but you also had athletes over in Raleigh. You had some athletes down at the Texas Relay. So I'm sure it's a busy day watching the athletes in person, keeping up on the cell phone of who needed to do what.
Yeah, I think chaos would be the best way to kind of phrase what was going on this weekend. We put a lot of thought and a lot of effort in trying to get certain athletes to certain meets where we thought we could hit some pretty elite competition. I think for the most part it panned out pretty well. We went to Raleigh with just the 2 distance girls, Martina and Arnica, and they both came back with school records in their events. So, that's pretty good. Really, really happy for those girls. I thought they really stepped up. And the fact that they're putting numbers up, again, like we talked about last time, in March, that's pretty big for us. So right now it's just a matter of trying to keep them healthy and keep them motivated. But yeah, great opening 1500 by Martina, and Arnica, who specializes in that 10K. She put herself in a really good position, ran a great race, and we're looking for a lot more from those 2 in the weeks to come. The group we sent to Texas, predominantly the 2 men's relays, the 4x1, the 4x4. The 4x1 went okay. We did have an exchange that could have been a little cleaner, so that cost us an opportunity to make the final. But the 4x4 did come back and run a school record race, and they put themselves in a very, very good position from the start. They were in the race the whole time, so they competed really, really well. So yeah, I'm really, really excited for those guys. And then we sent a couple of throwers there, and they did respectable, but not exactly what we were hoping for. But we're going to have those meets sometimes, and it's just a matter of bouncing back and staying motivated and staying focused for that group. And I ended up taking the rest of the team to Cape Girardeau, and started off decently with a little bit of sunshine, and finished in about 40 degrees and driving rain, and typical Southeast Missouri weather just kind of kicked us right in the butt. So, but we did come out with a few good performances. A couple more school records from Mona in the hammer and Sammy in the discus, and all in all, a pretty good weekend. I'm glad that it's over. I'm glad that we're going to have our entire team in one place this weekend. So I'm not trying to coach from, a cell phone. It was really, really tough for me to not be with all of my kids. So I'm really thankful to have the opportunity to be back with them this weekend and have the full team back together. So yeah, excited for the opportunity at Alabama. I feel like it's going to be a very, very competitive meet. Hopefully, if the conditions will allow it, we'll continue to build on some of the performances we put up, and just go out and compete and see where we're at.
You're about a month away from the American Conference Championship, so this meet in Tuscaloosa, the following meet at Ole Miss, is going to be gearing up. You're starting to ramp up as close to that championship environment as you can get.
Yeah, you can kind of feel the intensity starting to rise, the excitement of the looming championship season, on the horizon. So yeah, we're definitely preparing, and it's in the back of our mind to, get that team and that group ready for the conference meet. But at the same time, we have to live in the moment, and we have to take care of the things that we need to do on a daily basis and not get too far ahead of ourselves. I feel like we've got a good team in place, but right now, I hate to use the term "do the little things" because what it entails is doing everything.
Right.
So we need to do everything that we can to make sure that we're taking care of our bodies and recovering and resting and not getting injured. Because I do feel like if we can put a healthy team in Cincinnati for that conference championship, I think we can compete very, very, very well. But we got a long way to go before then, so we've just got to keep putting down the hammer, and hopefully we get some good luck along the way and stay healthy and see where it goes.
And it really is, in a sport like track, all about getting to that period healthy and peaking at the same time.
Yeah, track is a purely performance-driven sport. Other than the relay teams, you can't really sit back and count on your teammates. If you don't put up the time, you don't get it done.
Right.
You know, so we've got to be at our very, very, very best when it matters the most. So it is a pretty unique sport in that capacity. And, you know, I feel like we're doing a good job right now, and we're competitive. We're staying moderately healthy, but it can, you know, things can change in a heartbeat. So we can't let up. We can't take the foot off the gas. We just got to keep going and you know, hope that those athletes are doing everything within their power to make sure that they're staying healthy and taking care of their bodies.
Coach, sounds good. Thanks as always.
Thank you.
Head coach Kevin Robinson. I'm Jeff Brightwell with the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.